Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing great. Today I'm going to talk about workouts. I've been getting lots of requests and comments from my regular viewers to share my workout regime and my experiences on workout. Let me tell you, I've been working out very regularly for the past more than 8 to 10 years. I've been always a very active person. What had happened was I got busy with my work and I never used to think about working out, and this continued for many years, and finally I ended up with a really bad health. I had to change my lifestyle, and last few years I've been very particular about my workouts. I do really agree that workouts are really very important, and regular workouts have really changed my health, have improved a lot. Being diabetic, it's really important. So guys, in this video I'll share my experience or my thoughts on working outs and importance of working outs and what do I do regularly. Before starting regular workouts, I was like very lean and I was completely out of shape. I'll show you the picture. I was looking somewhat like this, and it took me around 1.5 years to come to this position, which was lots of hard work. I used to do weight training. I used to go to gym very regularly, and I would make sure that I would work out at least 40 minutes a day and at least 5 days a week. I've been always talking about building muscles and fighting diabetes. Building muscles, or if you have great muscle mass, that's helpful when you are diabetic. I have made a separate video on that. So definitely, if you're a person interested in building muscles, working out, doing weight training, you should definitely try it out. I will assure you that you will have a big difference in your life. Your life will become disciplined, you will look fit, you look smart, and you will really have some great benefits when you are diabetic. So if you're planning to build muscles, go for weight training, I would suggest you definitely should take help from a trainer, a professional trainer, because there are chances that you get injuries, there are chances that you do wrong things, and that would adversely affect your health. So you should definitely work under a weight trainer or a gym instructor who would definitely help you how to move forward at least for 3 months. Now, what are the best exercise for diabetic people? See, there is nothing like best exercise for diabetic people. That's what I understood. I have been initially doing weight training. Gaining muscles was really helpful for me. I was very lean and I regularly worked out. I went for a very high protein diet and it worked really well for me. So I would suggest that if you are in a position to go for weight training and build muscles, that's the best thing you can do. Don't worry if you're not able to do that. Still, you can do all kinds of exercise like walking, yoga, to the gym, calisthenics, cycling, swimming, some team sports like football, cricket, aerobic dance, weightlifting, resistance band training, anything that would really pump your bloods. I usually pump my heart rate to 170, 175. Usually they say that you can pump your heart like 220 minus your age. Suppose you are 50 years old, 220 minus 50, you can go to up to 170 very safely, and that's something what I do almost every day. I do exercise and check my heart rate, like it has gone up to that level, and I would definitely burn up to 400 to 500 calories during my first session of workout. Evening I try to go for a walk. In between, like if you are in an apartment, try to climb the stairs, do some yoga in between. If you have a facility for swimming, that's really a great exercise. There is nothing best for diabetes. Every exercise is good for diabetes, but again, depending upon your goal. Suppose your goal is to become lean, you want to burn a lot of calorie, you can go for some cardio. Suppose your goal is to build muscles, then you need to go for weight training. Suppose you need to keep yourself just fit, do some yoga. Whatever your goal is, whatever the facilities available, you should do it. See, suppose you are traveling, you don't have a facility of going to the gym. Do some floor exercise, do some sit-ups. You don't need any equipment. Now, after the lockdown, I stopped going to the gym. I'm doing all these exercises in a small place. Make sure that you are doing your exercise where you get really fresh air. Don't go to the city, main roads, and if it's polluted, it's not really going to do good for you. Instead, it will be bad for you. You should have fresh air. Try to move away from the crowd and do exercise where you can really get fresh air. So is working out really good for diabetic people? Yes, definitely working out is good for diabetic people. Not just diabetic people, every person. When it comes to diabetic people, it definitely improves the sensitivity of insulin if you're type 2 diabetic. And overall, see, you need to understand when we work out, we burn calories, we have to help in circulating blood all over our body. Our metabolism increases, everything improves actually. So exercise is really very important, at least 40 minutes a day consistently. What is the best time to do exercise for diabetic people? There's nothing like that. What I usually do is, now it's like not going to office, working from home, so I have some convenience in the morning. Otherwise I have to go to office early morning, so I usually work out in the evening when I return home after my food. And you need to have at least 2 hours of gap after having a heavy meal, having good place, peaceful, happily enjoying doing your workouts. That's it. There's no very specific time to do workout. Only thing, your stomach should be empty and you should be in a position to do exercise. Don't do exercise when you are sick, when you are having headache, when you are injured. You have to take rest. You need to take rest. Now, have you noticed that when you do exercise and after that when you check your blood glucose level, it goes up? Why does it goes up? I have tested many times, because when we do exercise, especially weight training, some hormones like adrenaline and cortisol is released into our body. Because when we do really try to pump or do heavy weights, or when we are putting a lot of our efforts, that hormone is released in our body and our blood glucose level goes up. You don't need to worry about that. It's normal. After some time it will come down. Can exercise cure diabetes? See, I will not say exercise can cure diabetes, but it can definitely help you in controlling diabetes. There are so many people who are into pre-diabetic stage and they manage their diabetes with regular workouts and diet. So exercise is really a part of good health and managing diabetes, fighting diabetes. So exercise is one of the most important part for fighting diabetes. What should I eat or drink before doing exercise? Let me share my experience. When I started working out, I used to read a lot, and I used to read about pre-workout meals, pre-workout drinks, and I started using it, and I felt that it was really working well for me. But lately I have stopped using all these kinds of things. I use only a supplement called Whey Protein, which is really important and which is a really good source of protein, because it's very difficult for us to have that quantity of protein from our diet. So we need to have Whey Protein. Other than that, I have stopped taking all other supplements. Even creatine I have stopped taking. I used to take pre-workout drinks. It gives some sort of like a boost, which could be psychological. Even if you have a cup of coffee is also good. So there are times that I do my workouts with just after drinking some water. Today I had a cup of tea, that's all, and I could work out. I had sufficient energy. It's just psychological. So as far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't recommend like you have this banana, that this. A lot of people are saying that, but if you are really going for heavy weight training, you should follow what your instructor is saying. He is right, because he is more experienced. For me, if you're doing just regular exercises and all, you don't have to worry about those things. Have a cup of tea or coffee and do your workouts. Let me share my experience of what do I do nowadays. See, nowadays due to the current situation, I don't go to gym. I usually do some exercise using these small kind of dumbbells. I actually got it from my friend, and I had a small dumbbell, and when I tried to buy some dumbbells, I found that it was not available after the lockdown. And then I decided I don't want to invest on anything, so I just started focusing on exercise without any equipment, like just bands, pull-ups, push-ups. What I do is I don't do all the exercise every day. Now I today did most of the exercise to just show you guys what I do usually. Now mostly what I do is, like, I need to train my entire body. I may do 100 sit-ups, I may do 50 pull-ups, I may do some squats, I may do some push-ups, like 100 push-ups. So these are the things I am doing. I am now focusing not really on building muscle mass. In fact, I want to reduce my body fat percentage. A good fat percentage, what I understand, is something between 15 and 25. So I want to reach around 20%. I think it's a bit more. I have some fat in my abs area, so I want to get rid of that. So I'm working towards that. I am on a bit of calorie deficit. I want to reduce a bit of my weight. It is very difficult to burn fat and build muscle mass. That's what I have been trying, but I have managed not to lose my muscle mass and reduce the body fat. Diet is very strict. I try to avoid more calories. I may have some carbs. It's very difficult to manage without carbs, because sometimes we have to have carbs. fruits are important, and I'm making sure that I am not going above the calories. So I do some push-ups. I use these bands. These are really helpful for doing some training, and I have this bands also. This is also good bands. It's not much costly. Like if you are ready to spend some 2-3,000 rupees, you can get all these stuffs. And I do the pull-ups. I got a pull-up bar here, and I have got some simple things which I do. And moreover, if I don't have any of these things also, I can do my workouts. I just need to do some sit-ups, leg ups, push-ups. That's it. You train your entire body. It's just your will to do exercise. Many people complain that I don't have money to go to gym. You don't need money to do exercise. You just need some space, 10 by 10 space, or go to a park, go to any open place where you can get fresh air. That's more than enough for your exercise. Do some jumps, do some sit-ups, do some leg ups. What else do you need to do? Nothing else. So don't come up with excuses. Everybody can do exercise, and exercise is one of the most important thing to manage diabetes. Right food, regular exercise, and away from stress. These are the three major things which I would suggest for keeping your diabetes under control. So anything related to exercise, please comment. I'm very happy to reply. So that's all for today. Hope this video is informative.